Alright, good morning everybody. This is a very early morning for those of you that thought that playing guitar in a band is all about being late at night, partying with girls and all that kind of stuff. It's totally wrong for the working musician. It is. I was up at 3 o'clock this morning. It's 4 o'clock in the morning right now. And I'm on my way to a gig. I'm going to be playing a 5.5-hour gig from 6:30 in the morning till noon, till lunchtime, at the new Rosewood Georgia Hotel in Vancouver. This is a really nice hotel. It's a very cool gig. It's a big, I guess it's kind of like a grand opening kind of thing, and the hotel's going to be shown off to all sorts of great people. So, we're ready to go. I've got my contract and everything with me for the performance. I got the gig just yesterday afternoon or yesterday evening, so everything was all faxed to me in a hurry. Here's all my gear in the back. However, everything's covered up, which allows me to go downtown, get out of my vehicle, find out what I have to do for parking and stuff, and no one can actually see in my vehicle to find out that I've actually got gear in the vehicle. Anyways, we're on our way to Vancouver. We will see you in Vancouver. Good morning.
How are you?
Really good.
Alright, so which one are you attending, or what are you setting up?
I'm playing in the Spanish ballroom.
Yes.
From 6:30 till noon, and it would total entertainment.
A.M.
Okay, yeah, no, it's
right?
an early one.
Okay.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Okay, alright, we're expecting. Oh, pretty cool. Okay, so, you're John, right?
I am John, yes. So what's happened at this point is I've already gone to the front door of the hotel and found out where I load in. So now I've driven around to the back and I'm loading in at the loading dock where the security has met me and has opened up the loading dock doors so I can get inside with my gear. So here's the loading dock, and this fellow's going to escort me all the way up to the Spanish ballroom where I'll be performing. So I've just gone across the street and parked my car in the underground parking lot, and now I'm just heading back up to the street, and I'll walk into the hotel and get set up. My gear's already at the hotel. So here I am at the Pacific Center Mall, which is across the street from the hotel. And this should get me up to the street, so away we go. So again, at this point, all my gear has been loaded into the Spanish ballroom. I've gone back down to loading dock, got my truck, parked it at a parkade, which is across the street, and now I'm just coming back from my vehicle. Okay, so here we are out in Vancouver downtown. We are on, what street is this? Street? House Street. And there's the Georgia Hotel right there. And I'll go in the hotel. I'm not supposed to film in the hotel, so this is kind of a covert thing. Anyways, here we go. Right, so I was kind of keeping my camera hidden because the security fella had told me that they didn't really want any videos or pictures taken until the event was finished and the hotel was open to the public. So I was just keeping my camera kind of to myself. Didn't film a lot of the stuff at the beginning. But now that the hotel is now open to the public, I'm allowed to show you the behind the scenes. So here we are in the Spanish ballroom where I am setting up for the big event. So 10 minutes before I have to start performing, I was told I would be playing "O Canada" with Dal Richards. Now, I know how to sing the song, but I've never had to perform it. So you can see on that napkin, I scratched out some chords really quick, so I had an idea as to what I was going to do at that moment. Unfortunately, this time it was difficult to shoot video of myself performing, but here's a look of the room with everybody in it. Now what you're seeing is the event, the first event has finished, so I'm tearing down my stuff in the Spanish ballroom, as is everyone else, and I'm going to move everything downstairs to the lobby, so all of this gear is just going to be carried by hand from the downstairs down these stairs into the lobby. So you're going to see the lobby where I'm hauling everything down. I'm just hauling a smaller sound system. It doesn't have to be as big because it's a very loud, echoey sort of room. Now what's happening is I've set up my gear and I've been invited to go down to the cafeteria, the staff cafeteria downstairs. So here I am in the elevator going downstairs to the staff cafeteria. See, here's the basement of the hotel, and you can get a real idea of being behind the scenes in a hotel. Now, right to my right is a door, and that's where the cafeteria is, but they were having a staff meeting, so I didn't want to get in the way of that or make any noise. So now I decided I'll skip the coffee and I'll just go back upstairs and continue to set up and just hang out. Here's parts of the hotel that still haven't been finished. Instead of using the elevator, I was told just to go up the stairs. So these are all washrooms, individual washrooms for the guests of the hotel. They'll be finished, I'm sure, very soon. Now we're going back upstairs. I'll go through this door, and that takes us back into the lobby of the Hotel Georgia. This is really a beautiful hotel, really, really nice. So here we are in the lobby, and now I'm heading back upstairs, probably just to get some more gear. What I did is I set up in one location in the lobby, but then one of the fellas decided that probably wasn't the best location because of all the TV and filming that was going to be happening. So after I set up in the lobby, they had me move to another location in the lobby. So I actually tore down and set up my equipment 3 times during this event. And here's where I finally set up to perform when I was in the lobby. My performance here in the lobby actually didn't start till 11:15 and went till noon because of all the media stuff that was happening here. So here's an idea of what was going on before my performance in the lobby. A lot of this was being shot for local television. And there's a TV crew from Germany there as well, so there's probably TV and media from all over the world, possibly. Here's the ballroom, now empty, and I finished my event downstairs. I've loaded up my gear, which was in the ballroom. So this will give you an idea of what it's like trying to get out of a brand new hotel when, yeah, there's people working in it, so it makes it very difficult getting around, especially because a lot of the construction still isn't done. So you're getting around electricians and ladders, and of course there's the regular staff that's working, caterers and so on. So I went down the elevator. Here's the lobby, but for some reason I was thinking I had to go down to the basement, so I'm continuing to go down the elevator, and I went all the way down to the basement, got out of the elevator, and once I got down there, I found out, oh, this is another kitchen, and it's not where I want to be in order to get out of the hotel. So waiting to get up these elevators takes a while. This is a really old hotel. And I had to wait quite a while to get back into the elevator, up to the lobby, and then I can get out of the hotel. So I've gone back up the elevator at this point. Or maybe I'm getting into the elevator. No, I think I've got out of the elevator, back to the lobby floor, and now I'm making my way to the loading dock. So this is still my trek to the loading dock, to this door here, and then from this door will take me out to the loading dock. Great, so now I'm out of the hotel. Now I've left my equipment with the guys in the loading dock, except for my guitar. They've allowed me to keep it there while I go get my vehicle. So now I'm off to get my vehicle. Here's the front entrance to the Hotel Georgia. So you can see it there, big Hotel Georgia sign. And from here I'll cross the street to the Pacific Center Parkade, where I've got my vehicle. I saved myself $7 by parking across the street. It would have been $30 if I parked at the hotel. It's only costing me... No, actually I saved a bit more. I think it only cost me like $23 for parking, which is pretty good. So getting to the parkade, I now have to go down these stairs, through another door, down another staircase. Yeah, this gear, like I mentioned earlier, I think I worked it out to the timeline where I only played for an hour and a half, maybe at the very most, but I was there for 5.5 hours, and the whole event with driving, parking, setting up, it was a 12-hour day. So here we are at the Pacific Center Parkade where I originally parked my vehicle. I had to walk quite a ways to get to it, and there it is there. So I'll throw my guitar in the truck and make my way out of the parkade. Okay, now I gotta head back to the hotel loading dock and pick up my gear. What time is it now? I have no idea. But it's gotta be 12:30, close to 1. This is a pretty massive parking lot. You could probably get lost in here. But I've been in here enough to know where I want to go. Hi.
How are you?
Good.
What's $3?
All right. There you go.
Been up early?
That's all right.
You've been up early.
I know. Yeah. Way too early.
Oh, you get to go home now.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay, thank you. Then.
thanks.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot. So that's it at the parking garage. I'm going to drive out of the parking garage. This is a street called Dunsmuir in Vancouver. And then I'm going to turn left on, what is it, Hornby? One of those streets. And then I'll go back to the loading dock at the hotel. Okay. Here is the Georgia Hotel on my right. And the loading dock is kind of on the other side of this block, sort of. So yeah, life of a working musician. The gig never seems to end. There's always something to do. Get the gear now. Hi. I'm just picking up my equipment from the Hotel Georgia loading dock. I was a musician playing for an event there.
No problem.
Thanks.
This woman sorts out her non-parking issue back here.
Right.
She goes, "This is parking?" I'm like, "No," and she continues going down. It's lovely.
Is she trying to get out?
Oh yeah, it's just
Oh,
a gong
okay.
show. People are so stupid down here.
I'll
You
sneak
got
over
more
to the
behind you here that
side.
think this is parking.
Yeah. Yeah, she seems to be having some troubles. There's the loading dock. Yeah, that seemed to take that person quite a few minutes and quite a bit of time to be able to turn around in an alley. It's amazing that people get their license sometimes and don't quite know how to back up or how to get out of a small space. Anyways, here I am at the loading dock. I've just backed in, and the last stage of what I need to do for this gig is to unload all my gear. So there you can see my cart up on the loading dock. There was no elevator, so coming in I had to haul everything up the stairs and had to haul everything back down the stairs, which is what you're seeing right now. So all this stuff's got to go back in the truck. The sound system I'm using is these two, I think they're called BR10 Yamaha monitors, so they're going into the truck first. Then there's a big case that'll go in, and that big case has another two smaller monitors that I use with all my cables and the mixer and everything. That case also has built into one of those monitors another power amp, which is my backup in case the one power amp that I use all the time blows up or for some reason won't work. The next case that you see is my actual power amp, so there it is there. It's a really good one with lots of power. It sounds really nice and clean for any event. Then I have my guitar, and that's it. That's pretty much my standard setup. Alright, that's it. I am done. 5.5 hour gig, started at 3 o'clock in the morning. It is now 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. There you go. The life of a working musician. I probably actually played my guitar for all of maybe 2 hours. whole time I was there. It's really all about lugging gear, setting up PA, lugging gear, setting up more sound gear. Anyways, time to get a bite to eat. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm starving. Here we go.